Hello, welcome to my 32-week pregnancy vlog. Today I am 32 weeks and 6 days, so I would like to talk to you about my 32nd week of pregnancy. This is my second pregnancy. This is a baby boy who is technically due June 4th. He can come any day now, and I will tell you about that in a minute. So first let me start off with my doctor's appointment. That was for the 32nd week. My weight went down a pound, which was bizarre, and my doctor said I'm just too busy and too active. I've stopped running, but I'm still walking around, and I have a 4-year-old to catch up with, and errands to run, and house to clean, and dog to run after, and everything else. So she said it's absolutely okay that so far I've gained 12 or 13 pounds for this pregnancy. My fundus measurement, I don't remember the actual measurement, but it was 2 weeks early. And if I follow my conception timeline from when I know I ovulated and when we probably conceived, my due date is actually the end of May. However, they only base it off of the ultrasound, the first ultrasound, and that made it June 4th. So I think he's actually measuring a few weeks early because he is supposed to be a few weeks earlier. And I have more proof for that as well. So I was at the doctor's appointment and asked her if they were going to do a cervical exam because they had no intention of doing it until right at my due date to check on things. And I thought it was kind of weird. With my daughter, with a previous OB, they did the cervical exam now, and every single visit. It's invasive, and it's not comfortable, and I don't suggest it, but I'm a weirdo, and I really wanted to know what's going on. And I told her, the contractions that I've been having have been contractions. I know the difference between Braxton Hicks. That's when all of a sudden it just gets to feel like a tight little basketball. I'm not having it now, so it's nice and squishy. But if I have it, I'll show you. So it just gets tight. It's not painful. It lasts for 30 seconds. It's not a big deal. I was having contractions where it was the tightness and pain down in my pelvic region, and it felt like something was going to fall out of my vagina. That is a big deal, okay? So, of course they said, no, that's just Braxton Hicks, and you know, sometimes they just may become a little uncomfortable. What? I'm not an idiot. So I requested a cervical exam, begged them to do it. She does it, says, oh, actually, yeah, you're a little effaced and you're 1 centimeter dilated, so we're going to have to do a swab test. I don't remember what it's called. And you're going to have to come next week so we can check you to make sure you're not continuing to dilate, and we need you to take it easy. So if you are pregnant, I highly suggest that you become an advocate for yourself, especially because for some reason doctors think that pregnant ladies are complaining and not telling the truth. I wasn't whining. Thank goodness for a smartphone because I can track in my notes the little things that happened during the week that I wanted to talk to you about, since I forget everything. And I have an app called Full Term, and this will tell you your contractions. So I can hit start, it tracks the contractions that I'm having, and then I get a detail of all of them. So these are the contractions that I had been having that were real contractions, and then if I want, I can email them. So email the entire list to my doctor or to myself or whatever. How amazing is that? Anyway, back to my notes. So let me talk about weird things. The first one is my belly on my lap. I don't think it should be natural that if you are sitting, you can feel, especially if I pull my shirt up, I can feel my skin in my belly sit on my lap. That is the creepiest, weirdest thing ever. I forgot about that. Ugh. In the 32nd week, I was so thirsty. I'm still thirsty now, too, going into the 33rd. And, of course, it means you're chugging, chugging, chugging. So I have a 20-ounce bottle water bottle that I'm constantly filling and constantly drinking, and that means I'm constantly peeing all day, all night, every hour I am peeing, but I'm dying of thirst. Ah, why does everybody ask about stretch marks? So I've had two odd questions during this pregnancy. Most of it is, oh, when's your due date, and what is it, and what's the name? Which doesn't bother me at all, but why do people ask if you have stretch marks? I think that's kind of weird, because it's not like anything I can prevent. Just in case I can prevent it, I still use bio oil, which is amazing, and I love the smell of it. But I think it's a genetic thing. My mom didn't have stretch marks. I didn't get stretch marks with my daughter, and I don't have anything now, and I think that's genetic. I don't think it has to do with bio oil, but it's kind of weird that people ask that. The other weird thing that somebody asked me was if I'm having a C-section and if I have a C-section date. Is that something, do you ask people that? I said no. I hope not. That my first daughter was not a C-section, so I don't have to have a C-section. But whatever happens, happens. I can't really control that. So that was another weird question. In continuing to talk about weird things, I'd like to talk about my butt and my hamstrings and how badly I need deadlifts and squats, because apparently it was such a big issue for me this week that I put it down in my notes to remember how much I need to do squats and deadlifts as soon as this pregnancy is over. And I'm not going to show you my butt or my hamstrings, but I guess it was an issue this week that was bothering me. Oh, the last weird thing are the alien movements in my belly have been freaking people out. It's so funny. So I caught a little bit of it on a cell phone video. I was laying down trying to watch TV. Every time I lay down, this is what happens, where there's like a wave in my belly. And so I tried to get it on cell phone, but I'm holding it like this and trying to balance stuff, and it's a horrible video, but this is what it looks like. If you've noticed that I am surrounded by a bunch of crap, it's because I am surrounded by a bunch of crap. My girlfriends and mother threw me a baby sprinkle. I was not interested in a shower with tons of people and games and gifts, but then I realized there were a few things that we did not have. This is the only outfit that I had, not onesies, from my daughter that he could possibly wear. Everything else is pink and frilly. Everything. So I'll show you some of the mess. So this mess is because I started folding and organizing all of his things and his onesies and had a little system going. And then my husband went. All of the clothes that I put in here, he dumped on top of here. Is he doing that to, like, as a joke to drive me crazy? I don't know. So I put them in here. This is actually a gift. This is something I registered for. It's called a wash pod to bathe your baby in. Everybody at the sprinkle thought it was the weirdest thing in the world, but I think it looks so cool. So that's what I did. All these clothes. Some are what I bought, like I bought this one. And some are from the sprinkle. Lots of towels, which was nice because all the towels we have are pink. And some receiving blankets. This blanket is hilarious because my sister got me this, and I wanted to go get this from Target because this is the bedding that I already have, and obviously gray and everything, so I thought that was funny. Got that bottle rack, what's it called? Drying rack. This was some more stuff, some pump and save bags, safety stuff, and a brush. This is all a mess I need to clean up. This is for a car seat cover. My aunt got me this baby lounge to go, which was cute. So that's just a hint at some of the stuff that I got at the sprinkle, which was so nice. Thank you so much, everybody, for that, for the little extra things. Thank you cards are coming soon. Thank you so much. It was so nice to have a ladies' lunch, and my daughter got to go, so she had her little tea set. Oh, it was so cute. So I forgot to mention, hello. So I had the swab at the doctor's appointment, and that result came back at the end of the day, and I'm not in preterm labor, so that's okay. I will not have to have steroid shots for his lungs to develop a little stronger. So far, we'll see, because my next appointment is in 2 days, and we'll see if anything's changed. And let me know if anybody has had steroid shots. I guess I should do some research for it to see about side effects or adverse reactions, how it affects the baby. It's something that I want to do if I start to get in preterm labor, but I don't want to do anything that's also dangerous and have harmful side effects later. I don't know what to do, so if anybody has advice, I would appreciate it very much. Thank you. So also, the day that I had the doctor's appointment and kept having contractions, I kind of freaked out because I said, I'm not ready. So obviously I'm still folding clothes and having the, we have the whole room set up. I don't know why I think I'm not ready. He's not even going to be in here. He's going to be in a bassinet in our bedroom. But anyway, so because of the freak out, I finished my hospital bag and got everything at once. Spent more money than I should have on stupid stuff. So I'll make a second video and I'll show you the stupid stuff that I bought for that. You're only in the hospital a day, 2 days. Because of the way it worked out with my daughter, I went into labor on Tuesday, was in the hospital all day Tuesday, and then had her 3 in the morning Wednesday, and then she wasn't latching on very well. I did not take breastfeeding classes, and she didn't latch on very well, became a little jaundiced, so we did not leave until Friday. So Tuesday to Friday was my previous experience. I know people who are just there a day or two. So I'm packing for the Tuesday to Friday scenario, just because I hate when you go somewhere or even you go on vacation and you wish you had that one thing, and why didn't I think to bring it? So I'm bringing it. I'll show you that in another video. My bum today is 32 weeks and 6 days. I don't know what size he is, if he's a lettuce or a cabbage or whatever they use. Why do they use that? I don't care. I love it. I don't care. I got this feeling on a summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I watched that let it burn. I threw your shit into a bag and pushed it down. So even though I'm still having the contractions, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not that swollen. When it was hotter weather, we had a few days that were in the 80s. I don't know what that was about, but my feet and my hands got swollen. But my rings still fit. I can't believe my rings fit because I was so thin and fit on my wedding day. I'll show you that real quick. And I might not look it, but I feel like a whale, so I can't believe my rings fit. I don't know what is going on with that. That's bizarre. But everything else is pretty good. So I am going to keep trying to make videos, and I will not be showing you the video of the birth. I'm still reading my hypnobirthing book. I review it every day just so I have it in my head. I feel like I'm studying for a big exam. And listening to relaxing songs. I just can't imagine having, well, my husband wouldn't film me laying there in pain. He would just think it's too weird. So I would have to film myself, and that's going to be weird too. So I'm going to apologize ahead of time. That will not be on here. But I'm going to keep talking about all of my experiences, and hope you guys continue to watch. And subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions or ideas or anything. Talk to me. Okay. Love you. Thank you for watching. Besos.